Fancy clipboard.
And a hype button. I haven't been watching a lot of news recently, but there's a topic that I've seen come up. Bud Light, the beer company. But what really got my attention, and I want to talk to you about, is I saw a clip of the new vice president of marketing for Bud Light in an interview talking really positively about the new approach she's taking. And she, in passing, here's what she said that caught my attention. We want to target our marketing to younger people to consume our product.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Can you splice a clip of that in?
Yeah, so be sure to check the link in the description. I'm going to be linking to that clip that you can watch for yourself, and an article as well if you just want to read it.
Mm-hmm.
But to me that was shocking, just because I guess in my sober state I'm just more sensitive to, I kind of have a protector side of me. I like to protect those around me. If somebody came up and fucked with you, I would go into protector mode.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what I would do because I'm an Aries. I might just explode. If somebody tried to pull some shit on Tracy, it would get really bad. So I heard her say that, and I got protective of like any young person because their brains aren't fully developed and all this. And so I got protective about that. And I just think it's disgraceful at best for a company to be
flagrant about it.
Yeah, to do it in the first place. But then to say it in public. Yeah. And she was very proud of what she was saying.
Right. And they're probably talking about young people as in like 21-year-olds, hopefully.
Yeah.
But even so, well, I'll stay on topic with Sophie, is that having my daughter, like, we don't watch normal television. The videos and stuff that we do watch are highly curated. So I choose them very specifically. I don't watch... And then I don't let her, when she's with me, I don't let her watch childish movies. Children behave oftentimes like these parroting little kids because they're watching these things that are specifically designed to program them to act this way, right? So they'll just be like repeating the stuff that they heard on really ridiculous, stupid, mind-numbing, consciousness-dulling television programs and stuff. So, we don't watch that kind of thing. One of her favorite movies is The Royal Tenenbaums, and some people would say that that's a little bit too mature for a kid like that, but she gets it, and she loves it. I think it's highly intelligent and highly creative, and it can actually be like stimulating to the mind. But I came to the realization very early on with Sophie that there's I can't even quantify it, I can't even put the number on it, but there's like a multi-trillion-dollar campaign for Sophie's consciousness. For something that kills so many people, tobacco even, for something like alcohol that kills so many people directly or indirectly, kills people or destroys lives directly or indirectly, to be so heavily promoted in such a variety of ways, I think is insanely irresponsible, and I've got to assume that it's intentional.
Yeah, I agree. On one hand, it keeps people docile and am I saying that right?
Subservient.
Is that right? I think it does to a large degree. On the other hand, too, it makes people volatile and angry and...
Yeah, but it doesn't last all that long. You can't have like a revolution of drunk people because they're going to pass out. They're going to start tripping. They're going to start fighting amongst themselves.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Right.
Like, you're going to have domestic abuse, arguments with your spouse.
Right.
You're more likely to get fly off the handle and get angry at those close to you because you're in a stupid state, and you're also too lethargic to be able to uprise or do anything. So,
and they're hiring geniuses. They're hiring people who have studied neurolinguistic programming. They're hiring people who actually study psychology, brilliant people, in order to learn the most effective ways of placing things specifically in the frame and using the word combinations that are going to set in motion processes in the brain that make us want those things, especially like you said, to kids whose brains haven't even fully developed yet, highly impressionable. I think it's criminal. It's dangerous out there.
It's like, I feel like we're fish in a water, and people up here have these poles that are hooking us and trying to lure us in.
What was that television show back in the 90s? American Gladiator.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Oh.
But it's kind of like growing up and just
The
like
video game was good too.
you graduate high school or not, but you still get thrown out there. You leave your parents' house and you're just out there. Now you have a job and we don't have a lot of responsibilities and we have a shit ton of cultural influences trying to get us to do things that are not good for us, that are terrible for us, and that are actually going to enslave us to the system. Now we're just fucked because we're a part of it. We're in debt. Now I'm an alcoholic and I can't do much better, and it's just like downhill from there. So what made me think of that was like, there were two contestants, whatever, the countdown, boom, go. And immediately you're out there and these people are trying to knock you down. There's like swinging shit and they've got the joust things and they're like trying to like kick your ass and knock you out. And that's kind of like what it is